Hello and welcome back to another Elden Ring Weapon of the Week. My name is Alex, I am the Silver Mont, and this time it's the Great Knife. Starting weapon for the Bandit class, it can also be obtained from the demi-human enemies, but it's one of the harder starting weapons to acquire if you don't begin with it. Whilst it's primarily a dexterity weapon, getting up to S scaling with a keen infusion, true to its rogue heritage, it retains A scaling with dexterity when infused with poison or bleed. And in this Weapon of the Week series, the Great Knife is, I believe, the first weapon with a built-in status ailment. That is to say, bleed. Historically, bleed has been extremely powerful in the Souls games, and that's even more the case in Elden Ring, where many late-game enemies have inflated health pools. Bleed, blood loss, hemorrhage, however you look at it, is extremely powerful because it deals percentage-based damage. In other words, you hit enemies enough times with your Great Knife to build up and proc a bleed, it activates and tears away 10 to 15% of the enemy's total health. Not so great on some random zombie, but if you hit, for example, Greyol, who has almost 100,000 health, well, now you understand why bleed is so good. And for those random zombies, you always have the criticals, the other thing that daggers are famous for. Unfortunately, I don't think the Great Knife is all that great as far as daggers go. Whilst I love how it looks, I think it's my favourite looking dagger, and I love the innate bleed, it has, despite its name, some of the shortest reach of all daggers, and just not that much going for it. If you want bleed, the Reduvia is superior in my opinion. Likewise, if you're going for criticals, you want the Misericord. Of course, don't let that stop you. If you just want to chop up some monsters with a really big knife,